Hey there, all you Panda fanatics out there. Welcome to a new episode of BlizzPlanet.com's Week of Warcraft. As always, I'm your host, the Bearded Gamer, Chris Arnone. Let's get right into that weekly news roundup.
Here's the beef.
Now, first up, it seems like I talk about one of these just about every week, but that's okay. A new Mists of Pandaria beta patch has rolled out. Now, the first thing you'll notice in this is the armored Boomkin form. So, you know, the Boomkins are these giant chicken druid things. Now they've got armor, so yeah, you can see the picture there. Horde and Alliance looks pretty cool. Next, now the Boomkin used to look the same, but now, of course, they're showing off this little armor thing. So if you've been a Boomkin form person, you should be pretty excited that now, you know, you'll be able to see some armor classes and how that's going to look on those characters. So it's now getting battle tag support. So of course, everybody, you had to have your battle tag to get into Diablo 3. Well, now with your battle tag, you can do some cross-game chatting with your friends and other Blizzard games without having to use your real ID. So that's a great boon for people that have been wanting to use that. Okay, and the last thing that was added to this were some new emotes for the Pandarens.
Chugga 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 chugga.
Seriously, this Panda crap's just going to keep getting worse until the game comes out, isn't it? Well, at least Eldorian's not dancing this time. All right, speaking of Pandarens again, there's a new mount reveal. So, just in the first week of this Week of Warcraft, there was some speculation about Shaghorn, which was this weird elkish thing. But anyway, but Medieval Dragon was wrong. No, it's the Dragon Turtle mount. Of course, this makes a lot of sense. The Pandaren starting area is on the back of a giant turtle. So, of course, turtles are going to play heavily into the Pandarens, including, in this case, a giant race mount, or the Dragon Turtle race mount. So, looks really, really cool. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So, let's talk about World of Warcraft and how it relates to some sort of other MMOs. Now, recently, Corey Stockton was saying how they're going to be adding hundreds of daily quests for level 90 characters. And in fact, they're taking away the 25 quest per day limit that's been in place for a long time. And Eldorian's talking about this is how World of Warcraft wins. While a lot of other MMOs, they come out and they focus on those brand new players. Let's get the newbies in. Let's get people in and paying for the first time. World of Warcraft still has that, but then puts major focus on the end game. You've already hit level cap. Now let's give you tons and tons of great content, and in fact, keep adding more content. That's what keeps people in. With all the other MMOs, they just sort of go over there, play it for a while, and they come back to World of Warcraft. Case in point, recently BioWare announced they are laying off an undisclosed number of employees from their Texas offices, which is where Star Wars The Old Republic is made and where all those employees are. And now this is all because, from the time of launch, they've lost 400,000 subscribers, now down to 1.2 million. We've said on the show before, that's the number of annual pass holders in World of Warcraft. And that's the total subscription base for Star Wars The Old Republic, which, that's a good game. It's a good MMO, but that was supposed to be the big WoW killer. It's just not happening. It's just, no one has that total package that World of Warcraft has. All right, next piece of news, let's talk about there's a new World of Warcraft Monopoly set that's been released. In fact, got one to show you. Looks pretty cool. It's got the whole, game board, and it's got, all these locations from inside World of Warcraft. Instead of like Boardwalk and Park Place, it has Orgrimmar and Stormwind. It's got, custom little pieces, like it's got the Murloc and it's got the Doomhammer, and they're all like little gold pieces. So instead of the thimble and stuff, I never understood all that. It's going to have the squares are all custom, like I said, with those. The hotels and houses are actually castles and inns, which I think that's really cool. And the community chest cards are all specific to sort of World of Warcraft. And it's just $40 on Amazon, which that's pretty awesome. USAopoly is a company that's putting that one out. Of course, Monopoly licensed by Hasbro, but USAopoly makes all these awesome custom Monopoly games. So, now you see I've got one in my hand. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to give this away to somebody. One lucky person. So what do you have to do to win this awesome World of Warcraft Collector's Edition? Did I mention that? Collector's Edition right on the bottom. Okay. World of Warcraft Monopoly. Subscribe to BlizzPlanet Gaming on YouTube and leave a comment. Good, bad, ugly. Talk about my beard. I always love that. Talk about Warcraft, of course. You know, I guess you want to do that, right? So yeah, do those things, and one of you will be the lucky winner of this limited edition World of Warcraft Monopoly set. While you're on YouTube, of course, check out Bearded Gamer Show, my show. Everything, you know, comics, beards, video games, everything. And of course, head over to BlizzPlanet.com. All the news, reviews, great community, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. We'll see you next time.